Today, I'm diving deep into Trump's policies and putting them to the test. Can I prove they're really costing you money? Let's find out. When we think of politics, we often get caught up in the drama and rhetoric. But at the end of the day, it's the policy that really matter. Because it's these policies that have a direct impact on our everyday lives, wallets. So in this video, I want to explore the financial costs of Trump's policies and how they're affecting ordinary Americans like you and me. The massive tax overhaul, which has touted as a major win for the economy and American workers. However, reality is that the majority of the benefits went to corporations and the ultra rich, leaving many middle class families with a higher tax bill. Another policy that had significant financial impact is the trade war, which has led to tariffs on goods from countries like China. These tariffs are essentially a tax on American consumers who are forced to pay more for everyday goods like electronics and clothing. Add to that the changes of healthcare policies, which have seen many Americans lose access to affordable healthcare. And it's becoming clear that the financial burden of Trump's policy is very real. The administration has been made significant changes to the environmental regulations, which may have saved companies money in the short term, but will likely have devastating financial consequences in the long run. And let's not forget about the rising national debt, which has bloomed under Trump's presidency. All of this raises the question, who's really benefiting from these policies? The tax cuts, for example, were supposed to create jobs and stimulate the economic growth, but in really many corporations have used the extra cash to buy back own stock, enriching their shareholders rather than investing in their workers. The trade war has had a similar effect, with American companies paying more for goods and materials, which is then passed on to the consumer. And when it comes to healthcare, the changes have disproportionately affected low income families and those with pre existing conditions, who are now facing significant financial burdens just to get the healthcare they need. The data is clear. Trump's policies are costing Americans money. According to a recent study, the tariffs alone cost the average American family over $800 per year. And when it comes to healthcare, the changes have seen many families paying thousands of dollars more per year just to maintain the current level of coverage. These are not just statistics, they are real people with real families who are struggling to make ends meet because of his policy. But here's the crucial aspect to consider is the pungent narrative that lie behind those figures. Take, for instance, the single mother who faces the arduous challenge of securing affordable health care for her children, who has pre existing conditions. Her struggle is not just a number on a report, it's a heart wrenching story of a love, perseverance, and the resilient pursuit of well being for her family. Then consider the small business owner who has just had no choice but to lay off loyal employees due to the skyrocketing costs of goods. This individual is not simply a statistic reflecting economic trends, they're representing the home costs of policies that can deeply impact livelihoods and community stability. These are individuals whose lives are profoundly affected by the policies put forth during Trump's administration, and it's in their compelling stories that urgently need to be amplified and heard by a wider audience. The fundamental reality we need to confront is that the policy implemented under Trump's administration are having a tangible financial impact on your life. It's significant. They are not merely theoretical concepts or distant political ideologies. They are affecting your finances in concrete ways. Consider how these decisions influence your household income and the well being of your family and the overall health of your community. When someone asserts these policies are beneficial for our nation, it's imperative to challenge the assertiveness. encouraging them to provide clear evidence and calculations that support their claims. Because at the end of the day, stark truth remains. The numbers simply do not support the notion that these policies are advantageous. Thanks for watching. And if you've been affected by Trump's policies, share your story in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about the financial impact of these policies, be sure to check out my next video. We will be diving deeper into the data and exploring what it really means for American families since Trump has been on.